Try not to yawn.
Hello, and welcome to Happy Hour with CampSquads. So you guys know we normally take this show to Instagram. However, we figured we need to come back and give Facebook some love. So I'm proposing that we alternate. 1 week Instagram, the next week Facebook. Tell me what you guys think. Let us know. I am going to share the link so people know that we're on and they can come on and play with us. But while I'm doing that, I will introduce myself. I am the mouth of IG at TomikaTalks and the thought leader at Life and Pumps, where I am based in the Philadelphia area.
I am Cherie of 30Mommy everywhere. Wife 1, mother of 3.
Sure.
1, mother of 3. Yes. And yeah, I am in the New York area. And it's cold.
Yes, it is cold. Yeah, I am totally ready for
springish.
For spring. Yeah, I'm completely ready. Wait a minute. Let me share this link out so people know.
It feels like 30 degrees today. It just feels extra cold, even though this is normal February weather.
Yeah, so many people were like looking at me because I was out earlier with my Birkenstocks on and those socks.
Not okay.
But I had just come from getting a pedicure, so I didn't have my pedicure socks. I have a pair. I can't find them, so I'm going to have to order me another pair. But I had to get a pedicure. Like, it was time. I mean, it was time. So let's just recap. So let's see what I did this week.
I survived work.
Good for you. Yay. We made it to the weekend. That is, you know what? Let me say this. That is a great accomplishment because there's some people who didn't make it. There's some people who are in the midst of a nervous breakdown because, whatever has happened. So I believe making it to Friday is always cause for a cheer. So yay, yay, yay to you and everybody.
Yes. We made it to the weekend.
Absolutely. So, but what I did on Thursday, today is Friday. So Thursday, I went to Joseph Anthony Spa in the Lowe's Hotel in Philadelphia. So I've been to the spa before at one of their other locations, and it's probably one of my favorite spas. The problem becomes that, sometimes you go to the spa, you don't always want to just leave and go back out into the world. You want to go and relax. So I am so happy that now I have the opportunity to just book a room at Lowe's Philadelphia downtown, go to the spa, and then stay there. Although my appointment was at 12, and I didn't leave there till almost 4 o'clock.
That's crazy. I had an appointment for like a 20-minute massage or something.
No, I had it's called a soap bath. Listen. So they exfoliate your body first, then you take a shower, and then once you're all clean, put your robe on, then you get in this bath and you kind of you lay on it. They put this, so I had a buttercream one. They put the buttercream on you and then they wrap you like a burrito. And then once you're wrapped, it starts getting warm. And then the wood plank that you're laying on drops and you're floating on water. It was so relaxing. I know. And apparently this is something that a lot of athletes do because it's less pressure on your muscles and it's supposed to be really good for achy joints and stuff like that. I felt like $1 million. When I tell you I felt like $1 million, I felt like $1 million. So I've been telling people, anybody I see, anybody who will listen to me, you are in the Philadelphia area, if you come to Philadelphia, you want to stay at the Lowe's Hotel at 12th and Market, and you want to book an appointment for Joseph Anthony Spa, which is on the 5th floor. I shared on my Insta stories how when you walk off the elevator, it's as though you're in a different building because the music changes. Everything is kind of black to meet the ambiance, and they have these cute little planters that have floating candles. It is so relaxing, and then you go inside, and everything is just so beautiful there. Of course, the day I was there, they had a little extra. But they always give you cookies. There's always trail mix. And then I believe they have a Chex Mix. You can always get champagne or rosé or water or soda, whichever you want. But it's a really great experience. And so I'm happy that it's there. And they've added aqua cycle because you know how jealous I was of you that you've been able to.
No, I haven't gone in a while.
So yeah, so my class pass.
Water pool also?
Say that again.
Is it a saltwater pool also?
That I didn't ask.
Okay. Yeah, because ours is a saltwater pool.
Oh, see, I don't know. I didn't ask. I just automatically assumed there would be a chlorine pool. So I didn't ask.
Okay.
I didn't ask. That's something I need to figure out. Okay, I need to figure it out. But I mean, like I took a tour of the facility. I look very clean. Basically you show up. Like you don't need anything. You show up. They have disposable undergarments for people who feel like they need those. They have all types of toiletries that you can think of for when you're done your treatment. If you want to take another shower, you can. They have a sauna, a steam room. I mean, I could have literally been there until today. But, you know, duty calls and they would have closed and been like, honey, you gotta go.
Yeah, right.
It's time for you to get out. But it was amazing. So if you guys are looking for something to do, girls trip, they have a Turkish bath. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And so the other one that I go to does not have this Turkish bath. So this is new for them.
Okay.
Really nice. And then they have it set up where you can go in and as a group. And you do kind of like they show you these different mud treatment type things or clay treatments, and they'll show you like where what part of the body it works best on, and then you can have the steam or the shower come on you. It is really, really nice. And so the crazy part is when I saw that as an option for my treatment, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like that. I wanted to change and be like, hey, I want to go to this one. But I was happy with what I had. And so even while my treatment was not a facial, she actually gave me one while I was kind of getting set up. So it was great. I'm telling you. And I feel like it's the type of thing that, I speak about self-care all the time. And I feel like that is the one thing that I feel like people need to add more to their regimen. I realize it's a little costly, so you can't go like every week. Like I wish I could just go every week. But I feel like, make yourself a priority. And even if you go once a month, once every other month, try a different service. They have so many services. They also do, they do like bridal makeup and hair, but they do like regular hair and all that kind of stuff. So it is like literally like a day spa where you can kind of go in there and be free. And so what's funny is when you first come in, they give you a foot bath. So you go in this room where the ambiance is all set up after you've already changed, and you do a foot soak. And so it's soak in oils. And so I'm in there, I'm reading the magazine, drinking my rosé. And these two girls come in and they're like laughing and giggling. And so she's like, I feel like I'm being inducted into a cult. So I had my head down and I was like, welcome. And they just bust out laughing. They're like, oh my God. I was like, you've been inducted. I said, there's no escaping now. And I promise you don't want to escape. But it was cool. They explained that they had never been to a spa before, and I didn't realize that there's so many people who had never been. And so they actually work in the emergency room. And it was like what they were doing like on their day off, because neither one of them lived in the area. They work in an emergency room in downtown Philly, but they at least live like an hour or so away. So they decided to do like a girls thing.
That's nice.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. So they were doing facials.
Like, after guests go in there, they can't go anywhere else.
Right. Absolutely. So somebody, a few people have messaged me and told me that they made appointments. One of my friends, Erica, is actually going tomorrow. So I was like, let me know how you love it. She was like, girl, I booked a reservation to have lunch at the hotel. I said, oh, you doing it up. That's how you're supposed to do it. And she's an accountant, so she's about to get real busy. So I think she was like, you know what? Before you really kick in the gear, let me get my mind right. And so I told her, I said, you're going to have a great time. So I'm looking forward to going back. And I'm definitely going to take advantage, because now I have the class pass. I can actually take advantage of it. Yeah, she said feet and a facial. Yes, girl. Yes. I mean, and so a lot of it is really like you pay for one service, but I feel like I got 3 because I sat in a foot bath. It was warm. It was really nice oils. Apparently there's a young lady who works for their location in Glen Mills, and she makes oil. So she mixed all of them together. And when I tell you, like, it just starts it off for you, a great way to kick it off. And they come in, they like dry your feet, have you put your shoes on. I mean, it is a really good experience that I think everybody needs to experience. Whoa. So if you come to the area, let me know, because I'll go with you.
I know. Well, like, you went to that. I went to just a Chinese spa.
Hey, look, Sometimes you gotta get it how you get it.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was just like a no frills. It was what I needed, like an hour foot massage and a body. My body was still hurting for a while because the woman, she got in there with her knees. I mean, her knee, her
Mm,
elbow. She was on the table. I was like, ah.
that's
But she broke it out. So I was like, now,
yeah.
and I feel better. But you're right. Like, definitely just making more time for, these massages and things, and just self care is.
Absolutely. And I find that a lot of them have Groupons. So if
Yeah.
you like check Groupons or what's the other one called? Yeah, whatever it's called. I can't even think of what it's called right now. But they all living social. Does that still exist?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well then forget that one.
Yeah.
Groupon I know exists because I got an email yesterday.
Why are you so old?
But yeah, I mean, a lot of them have lots of deals. So, look and see what's available, but totally, totally, totally try it. I feel like it's the type of thing that you got to try once, to say you did it. And you may not never want to go again, which I completely doubt. I'm pretty certain that they're going to have some Mother's Day specials. She did tell me she would let me know as they were rolling out.
Yeah,
And
nice.
then they have a stay and play where you stay at the hotel. You can get, I think it's $150 spa credit, and then you get a credit for the restaurant. So that is a great deal, just all in itself. I mean, and the crazy part is, it is literally like in the busyness of the city. And so, you're in the midst and you're in the hustle and bustle, but it's nice to just be able to escape. And, everyone is doing a lot of staycations because people are afraid of the coronavirus.
That
So,
and like vacations add up. So it's even if I could just go locally and then spend my money there, you know,
right.
I feel like you saw an ad for Living Social on Black Planet.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whatever.
So yeah, so
Whatever.
definitely more self care because I feel like we're in this like time where we just work, 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 and then it's like, and then you're consumed with technology, and it's like it's always nice to just drop everything and be like,
Yes.
and just live.
Yeah.
So hubby and I were in Philly last week
Oh, that's right.
for his birthday, and we kind of did nothing, which was amazing. Uh,
Hey,
we slept all day, and
and I saw that nasty looking cheesesteak.
oh my god, so we slept all day, and we just kind of explored the city with Go City, which is a great way. We used it here too in New York, and we used it there. And you sign up and you get you can choose between I think 3, 5, and then another number of activities which you pay for. And once you start, it's 30 days, and you have 30 days to kind of visit other places. You can kind
That's
of go at
cool.
your own time. So
Yeah, that's cool. Especially because there's so many attractions in
yeah,
the
yeah,
city. And a lot of times I feel like that's a great way to figure out what is actually here. And once you pay that one price, you know how much you're gonna pay. So that way you're not like nickel and diming yourself. I think it's a
at
really
all.
great way to
Yeah.
budget for your vacation. Absolutely.
And I do like that. It's kind of like you can go at your own leisure. So it's like, oh, you know what? Let's go there today, or let's do these 3 things today, and like we have energy. But a lot of times when you book like excursions, something like that, you're locked into like dates
Right.
and times. Where I definitely like that. Go City gives you the kind of like to plan your own vacation.
Right. Okay. Right. So you can
Definitely
create
like,
like, your own itinerary.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Right. Because definitely, because oftentimes, you plan these vacations and in your mind, you want to do like 20 things. But sometimes once you hit the hotel, you're like, yeah,
definitely.
I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
right. Right. And I know that's me a lot. A lot. And I was actually so funny. One of my sorority sisters was out of town on a work trip. And she was posting like she was so bored or whatever. She was saying all these things. And I was like, you don't know how to travel. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, you don't know how to travel. I said, there's no way that you were on a trip alone. No kid, no husband, nobody telling you what you need to do. Like you can decide what you want to do and you're bored. Are you kidding me? I said, are you in a desert? Are you in a deserted island? Like that's the only way you would be bored. And then even still, like,
I find
I
something.
understand, do something.
Yeah,
And I said to her, I was like, how rare is it for you to be somewhere
yeah.
where everybody's not dependent on you to do something? And she's like, oh wow, I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah, are you kidding me? I'm like, even if you stay in a hotel and have room service,
Definitely
it's
not.
not moving.
Exactly, exactly. Just
I'm
lay
like,
down
what?
and
I
just
said,
do
how
nothing.
often do you have
It's
to
okay
bed
to do
alone?
nothing. You definitely have to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, that is important. And that's something that you need to try. And I realize that that is part of the reason why a lot of people, especially moms, don't take momcations because they feel guilty. And one, a lot of times they don't know how to stop and turn their minds off. Because
Mhm.
I was
Yeah,
like, listen, I said, I'll never have a problem. I said, I can always find something to do, always, or do nothing. And sometimes that's okay. Like I was just in Chicago, and the first couple days, I mean, we were so busy that I didn't really have a lot of downtime. But the 2 days when I did have some downtime, I could really go out. I was out. So when I came back to the hotel, some of the other people in the group were like, Where'd you go?" I was like, "Out. We're in Chicago. I went to go see some stuff." They're like, "Oh wow." I was like, you gotta take advantage of what you have when you have it because you just don't know.
mhm.
But yeah, I don't understand it. And I realized that and I told her, I said, you know what? And a lot of it is oftentimes we don't know how to make ourselves happy. We feel like, we're happy just because, we're in the midst of being with our kids and our family and we're doing whatever they want or whatever. And oftentimes that's not what makes you happy. So I'm like, find out what makes you happy and do that. Because I'm like, if you were home, what would you be doing? And she really didn't have any answers from me. I was like, yeah. I said, you've lost it. I said, mm-mm.
You've lost it.
No. I said, no, no, ma'am. I said,
Yeah,
you're not gonna. I said, you will never see me posting that. I said, ever, ever. I said, 'cause there's nothing like not being on and just doing what you want to do at your own pace. I said, are you kidding me? I said, and then on somebody else's dollar. I was like, yeah, no.
you can't do it.
Right. I was like, I don't even care where you are. I think she was like somewhere in North Carolina or something. I was like, I don't even care where you are, but like utilize that time. I'm like, read a book, write a book, sing a song, take a shower. Like, I'm like,
You
I can give you 100 things to do. And I said that I am going to make a list of
should.
100 things you can do on a momcation.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to
Like,
do. I feel
at
like,
least 5 of them will and have something to do with, like, a drink. Make a drink. Drink a drink.
exactly, make another one.
Like, we're on number 74, and it's still about drinks.
Exactly. Right, right, right.
Yeah. Oh,
Next
but
time
last
drink
week,
vodka. No, next time drink tequila. Right. Like enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know.
so last week,
But we have some great adventures coming up this week.
who's that?
Um
Well, I was talking about my last week.
oh, okay. She's
Last
talking about
week,
last week. Go
yeah,
ahead.
my students, geez, my kids, had the week off, and we,
Oh
um,
yeah, your experience was really
we
cool.
did the most, and, which is my husband's like, "You cannot not do this." But, we visited a bunch of museums. We did a different one every day, and, yeah, using our cool culture pass. And it's a pass that gets students, I think, in pre-K and kindergarten in free to a bunch of different institutions in Manhattan. Not in Manhattan, sorry, in the city. So it's like all 5 boroughs. So we actually visit a couple museums that I had never been to, and I took them to the Guggenheim because I hadn't been there.
I love the Guggenheim. I haven't been there in years, but I love it. No, let me
We did,
see. It's probably been like 3 years since I've been, but I love that museum.
we did the Museum of Art, which I had never been to. And it was really nice. We did Cooper Hewitt design, and I was like, I definitely want to go to that one again. The kids made screen printing, so they have a lot of free
Mm.
kids programming. So I'm gonna work on all this in a post, like things to do. And again, it was a staycation. So we live in Brooklyn, but we headed out to Manhattan and we stayed at the Even Hotels, of course. And it was like right in the middle of the city, close to everything.
They are in the middle of the city. That is one thing I
Yeah,
love
easy
about
to
that
get
hotel. Yes, easy to get to.
to everything, and
Yeah.
that's what we did. So we definitely need to. I think my husband and I were thinking about. We used to do more when the kids were younger. We used to go to more museums.
Mhm,
Well, this is
mhm.
when they need it more. Like now that they're older, go exploring, ask questions, and lots of questions came up, especially at the Guggenheim and at the Met. My 5-year-old, why is everybody naked? He's like looking at all like the the Greek statues, and it's like, why is he naked? But it was
Oh,
definitely a
people
good
have
time.
on clothes.
Yeah, right.
Right, right.
That's what we did last week, and I'm still kind of recovering from that because we definitely did a lot. Yeah,
You did. I think it was great. And I feel like oftentimes we don't enjoy the things that our city has to offer. And I'm guilty of that as well. And a
yeah,
lot of times, so because of, the whole like being part of the media, they'll invite me to stuff. So that's kind of why I go. But I don't know that if that wasn't the case, that I would be like, you know what, we're going to go and do this. We're going to go and do that.
mm,
Because those are things that we did when the kids were younger. Now I
yeah,
am a member of Jack and Jill, so we do some of the activities and some of the things that I go to oftentimes are activities that we're trying to do as a group with the kids. But as the kids get older, like the kids, they're not planning to take them to the Franklin Institute, even though I feel like they should, because I feel like it is an adventure no matter what your age is.
sure.
And I feel like at this point your thought pattern changes, so now you're looking for different things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
kind of like being out there, and then a lot of the times there are, being a resident of the city, there's all these special days. There's days to get in free. There's
right,
resident rates. To pay what you wish, and
right.
there's no reason that we shouldn't be getting into these places and
Right. Yeah, I
bringing
agree. And I
bringing our
mean,
kids to this.
and we got to realize just the importance of it, especially as far as like educating our children, because the teachers can only teach them but so much. I mean, and we got to realize that, like, we can't expect them to go into the school and the school to give them everything.
Yeah,
So I feel like it definitely opens up their horizons, and the hope is that it becomes a conversation piece. Like, let's talk about this. So we do a lot of theater. So we saw Hello Dolly last week. That's something that we did last week. We saw Hello Dolly last week, and I'd never seen it before. I'd heard things about it. I knew it was a Tony Award winning, but sometimes to me that doesn't really mean anything,
yeah,
because there are other musicals that have won Tony Awards, and I was like, yeah, that was not good. But we loved it. I mean, absolutely loved it. Like, beginning to end, there was no part in it that I was like, oh, this was dumb. It was an amazing tour. They at their tomorrow, I believe. Oh yeah, no, Sunday is their last day here in the Philadelphia area. Then I believe she said they're going to Rhode Island. So I would totally go online. If you guys want to check out Hello Dolly, literally just pull it up. It'll be Hello Dolly on tour, Hello Dolly Broadway on tour, and it'll show you the stops that they're going to. It is a great show. Like, I took my daughter and one of her friends, and her girlfriend is actually a performer here in the city, and they loved it. At the end, we went to the cast party, and some of the cast members were like really encouraging them, stay in school, follow your dreams, do the right thing, like, encouraging them to be good people. And I feel like, as parents, we're always saying it, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
something different when a stranger
yeah,
is like,
exactly.
hey, blah, blah, blah. So it was great. They signed autographs with them, but
Right.
the show is amazing. I mean, amazing, like nonstop. And Dolly, oh my gosh, she was so good. And like I said, I'd heard about the show, but I'd never seen it before. And I'm really glad that I was able to make the time to go check it out. So much so that my daughter was like, can we go again? And I actually looked it up to see I was going to buy tickets. Like, I looked to see, but the only day we would have been able to go was yesterday. And my husband had a meeting, and so he needed a car, and I didn't want to have him having to come and get us. And I was like, well, we're not gonna be able to make it work. And then since I'm leaving on Sunday and we have an event Sunday morning, like, I was like, the weekend is gonna be too crazy to be trying to go see a show. But I would totally, like, if it was here for an additional, when I came back, if it was here, I would go again. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I feel like the next time I would probably see something that I missed the first time.
Mhm.
But yeah, so those type of things I love to do, because it's always a conversation piece.
Mhm.
My daughter picked up things that I didn't pick up, and we talked about it. And they make cute little innuendos. And so when you look online, it says it's recommended for children. I believe it says 10 and over. But like I was telling someone, I said, if you have a theater child and your child absolutely loves musicals, I said some of the jokes might be over their head, but it's a conversation piece. So one of the things that she said is, what did she say? Marriage is. Wait. Oh my God, I can't even. I think of it. She said marriage is something to the effect like marriage is a joke. Marriage. Oh, here it is. Marriage is a trick for the housewife to convince her that she's a householder. So basically, it's like you think you're doing something and you're really not. It was so funny because of character that she played. and kind of what she was doing at her character. She was like a jack of all trades. So it was really cute just to, have her, see her do what she did. And really, it was a lot of women empowerment, of course. So she like, look, I'm a woman, but I can do this. What you need, here's my business card. I can do that. I can do this. So it was really a really great show. And like I said, if it's coming to your town, go see it. Don't wait. Definitely go see it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so tomorrow is the leap day.
I know.
They're actually offering Disney and Pixar are doing a screening of
Onward. Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm gonna take my boarding school son. Him and I are gonna go see that tomorrow.
Did you just call him your boarding school son? I hate you. So what's so funny is
my weekend son.
Yeah, basically your part-time kid. I'm actually thinking about going to see it tomorrow too because I saw it's at 3:00. So I am
3:00 everywhere. It looks like.
Yeah. So I'm really thinking about going to see it because I know I'm gonna miss the screening here in Philadelphia. I gave out tickets. The tickets went like hotcakes.
It looks so cute.
It does. It does.
I just saw like the pictures and I actually watched the trailer and I'm like, oh, what a nice story.
Yeah. And some people that I know that have seen it said it was such a good movie.
Oh,
so my daughter is actually at a sleepover and I have to figure out what time I need to pick her up. But I'm thinking about going to see it as soon as I get her. Like, I don't know the last time I've actually been to this particular movie theater, but I'm like, yeah, let's just go because I want to see it. And I'm like, let's do it.
So I think we're going to do tomorrow while my husband goes to, there is the new Victory Theater is it's called Drum, oh my gosh, Drum Folk. And it's part of Step Africa. So it's something.
I love Step Africa.
An enslaved African and like it's supposed to be like a really cool show. So him and my older son are gonna go see that. And I'll go see Onward. So
what are you doing with the baby?
I don't know yet.
You're not gonna take him with your weekend kid? With your part-time son?
He's gonna go to the screening, so.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna go see it on Monday. That's why.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know what he's gonna be.
Oh, okay. I'm good with that too.
Grandma.
I'm good with that too. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait to see it and report back about it. I was supposed to have seen Burden last week, and traffic was so crazy. That Burden is the movie that Usher's in. So I've seen the trailer. Do you know who Usher is?
Of course I know who Usher is.
Oh, because you paused and I'm like,
because I'd never heard of it.
Yeah. So, well, I'm a moviegoer. Like that's my thing. So it looked really good. I watched the trailer and I was surprised at how good it was. Right. And that's why I was like, I need to get down there. But by the time I got situated and was trying to get down there and do it.
Movies?
Huh?
Isn't like the movies movie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then there's another movie coming out called The Emperor, which looks like it's going to be good too. I was surprised that The Emperor didn't come out like at the beginning of February. It seems to me kind of like, it would have been something really good to promote for Black History Month. But, I guess it happens. Whatever it is, it is. So that's coming out too. I don't remember the release date for that. I know that's coming out. And then Spies in Disguise. They're actually doing a screening for Spies in Disguise. You said what? Huh?
Candyman.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah. So, did you watch the trailer?
Huh?
Did you watch the trailer?
I did. Yeah, I told you. I was like, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm totally going to go see it. Absolutely. Like, I'm probably going to have to sleep with like 8 people, but yeah, I'm totally going to go see it. And then I'm like, if I go see it in the theater, like I need people sitting around me. I can't have an empty.
I want to be like, oh gosh.
Yep. I'll be like, oh my God, what's that? Why is it moving? Why is it moving? Why is it moving? But no, so Spies in Disguise, the DVD is getting ready to come out and they're going to host a screening before the DVD comes out. So it's going to be available for you to watch it again in the theaters.
Oh, did you see it?
I saw bits and pieces of it. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was cute.
Yeah. So when I got there, some of it had already started. And so I caught the ending of it. Yeah. I caught most of it for the ending. But yeah, so that's coming up soon. I really want to say in a few weeks.
Oh, wow.
I got the email for it the other day. So if you're in Philadelphia, there's going to be a screening coming for Spies in Disguise. Make sure you're following me on all my channels because I'll post all the details there. And these movie screening things go quickly. Like literally once I tweet them out, they go fast. And what I try to do is people who have signed up for to get alerts to the blog, of course they get it first. So I have that go first and let them kind of get in there and get their tickets. And then when I tweet it out, it's like, yeah, gone. Because the Onward showing, I had passes for that and it was gone. People were messaging me like, do you think there'll be any space on the wait list? Do you think you'll get more? And I tried to get more, but I mean, they'd given me like 30 passes, I believe. I was like, sorry, it's gone. That's why you got to sign up early. If you sign up, you'll get an instant notification and you'll know when it's coming. And I am going to work on a newsletter. I've been saying that, but I'm like, I don't need to add anything else to my plate. But apparently it's something that I need to do.
It's like an email blast. Like when you do the screenings, like, hey, blast that.
Right, right, yeah.
Because in the next 12 hours, it's going out to be, public.
Right, that is true. That's actually not a bad idea to share it first. I may actually do that. I'm actually going to put that in the screening for Spies in Disguise. I have quite a few seats for that one. And what I'll do is I'll let people know, listen, you need to sign up. That's not a bad idea. So I think I will do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have going on. In Philadelphia, the flower show starts tomorrow. So if you're in the area, go check it out. Heard it's so beautiful. I think the theme is the Riviera. It's supposed to be really nice. I saw it on TV. That's about it. Oh, and Brick Bar is here. So Brick Bar is really cool. It's a pop-up bar that they do in various locations. And it's like Legos for adults. You play with Legos and drink. What? Who wouldn't want to do that? Amazing. Amazing. So what else do you have on your agenda?
To pack.
Yeah, I have to finish that too. My shoes just arrived. So I got my shoes now. I can kind of figure out what I'm taking, what I'm not taking, because I'm trying to avoid overpacking because I am going to be going to Expo East. I'm at Expo West. I don't know where I'm going, right? I'm going to Expo West, and I'm sure they're probably going to give me some stuff. I feel like if it's a lot of stuff, I'm just going to ship it home so I don't have to worry about it. Although I considered bringing an empty suitcase and checking that in the event that I need it, but I'm like, I'm not doing all that. I am bringing my bigger suitcase because I realized I don't know where my medium one is. That's another story. But yeah, I'm doing that. And then, of course, I got to go to Disneyland because I'm right there in California. Like, how could I not go to Disneyland? And it's food and wine in Disneyland. What?
When does it start?
It started on the 28th.
Really?
So I'm like, how can I be in California, not go to Food and Wine, and compare it to Food and Wine in Orlando? Like,
that's true.
My people need that information, and I need to get some new ears. So I need to make sure I have space for my Disney gear.
I wanted the Lunar New Year one. Those were cute.
You want the which ones?
The Lunar New Year.
Yeah, they're cute, right? Yeah. Did you see all the designer ones they have? Leslie Johnson has a pair. They're like $250.
I still don't have my rose gold ones.
Oh, that's right. Well, you'll be right there.
Well, we'll see.
It's your opportunity. All right. Well, thank you to everyone who joined in. Next week next week I will be in California.
Yeah.
And say that again.
I will be on this couch.
Yeah, she will still be right there, but I will be on the West Coast. Actually, but we will still come live to you. We'll decide if it's going to be Facebook or Instagram, and we'll make sure that we post it so we can give everybody a heads up. But thank you for joining us. Do you have anything else to share, Miss 30 Mommy?
No. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay warm.
I don't know what that dance is, but okay, guys.
Dances that I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to go pack. I'm not going to bed. Have a good one. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Good night.